Gerard, just quickly, it seems to me that our political and media class have had trouble for decades describing China honestly for what it really is. Now, I remember, for instance, when dictator Mao Zedong died in 1976, and this is after he caused the deaths of tens and tens of millions of Chinese. Our own Prime Minister, Malcolm Fraser, actually praised him. He said that Chairman Mao was the architect and inspiration for the rebuilding of the world's most populous nation after the ravages of invasion and war, and Australians will understand and share the sorrow felt in China at his passing. Have we got past that kind of grovelling, Gerard?
Well, that was a sad day. I was in Parliament House at the time working for a Liberal Party minister, and I was absolutely shocked that Malcolm Fraser said that. He was supported by Gough Whitlam. But that was, to be fair to Malcolm Fraser, that was the attitude of the time. And when we look back on it, the point you make is correct. Between the period of the Revolution 49 and Mao's death in 76, the best estimate of deaths caused by the regime is around 45 million. But it wasn't just politicians. Academics, Australians in particular, because they had easier access to China for many years, and journalists went on visits and they came back and said pretty much the same thing. And, of course, as a Chinese scholar said on Radio National this morning, talking to Geraldine Doogue, that the first 25 years of Mao's rule was hell. But academics, journalists, politicians didn't want to talk about it, and Malcolm Fraser became the embodiment of this when Mao died in 1976. Look, it's got a bit better since then. But the people who got it all wrong, the people who made all the wrong comments, the people who overlooked the murders and the brutality and the gulags, those people never apologised. They got promotions in journalism, they got promotions in the universities, and I'm not aware of anyone, maybe one or two, who ever said, sorry, I got it wrong. But they were hopelessly wrong, as they were with the Soviet Union under Stalin in the 20s and the 30s into the 40s. As they were under Pol Pot in Cambodia until that regime fell, as they were with respect to North Vietnam and North Korea. The record here of our academics, particularly many of our journalists and some of our politicians, is appalling, and mostly because virtually none of them has ever said, I'm sorry, we got it wrong. They never supported the victims, they always supported the regime. Now, well, certainly Gerard, Chinese life has improved, but it's not.
I think there's been a number of intellectuals, like I think Raymond Aron, who have noted with concern how attracted so many intellectuals are to totalitarian regimes and causes, and I think we're seeing it a little bit with global warming. Gerard Henderson, thank you so much indeed for your time.
Thank you.